Today, on Be Something Wonderful, everybody is you pushed out. What that really means. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. Big video this morning. This comes from a few sessions that I had where the question of everybody is you pushed out came up. They're asking, what does it mean? What does it really mean? And the reason I'm doing this video came from a session last night where this person was really upset. She is in a situation, an experience, that she's experiencing abuse. And she was just at a point where she said she had talked to somebody, and that person said, well, everybody is you pushed out. And that's your identity. You're identifying with the abuse, with the abuser. Or she said, as an abuser, right? She goes, and she was really upset. She says, does that mean I'm an abuser? What does that really mean? And I'm familiar with the Neville Goddard teachings, but I'm really confused. And does it mean I don't take action and I don't leave the situation? I just work within, trying to change that concept of myself, that I'm going to have this experience no matter what. All of this came up. But by the end of the session, we were both laughing. She was smiling. It was a different person. It was a different version of her. And I really want to hit this like I never have before. So everybody is you pushed out. Yes, Neville Goddard came up with that acronym, but the idea, guys, Neville Goddard didn't invent this idea. This idea has been around since before time began. It means we're all connected by that universal source, by that one intelligence, by that one God, by that one love. All thought, feelings, beliefs, experiences, events are all one and connected. That's what that really means, right? It simply means that every condition, every person, event, and circumstance reflects your assumptions and beliefs about yourself in the world. That's what it means. It means your assumptions are pushed out. The mix of your internal state, the mix of your changing thoughts, feelings, and assumptions is reflected out. That's what that means. Remember, you are you, and they are them. You're not them. You are you. You're an individualized aspect of God consciousness, but also an indivisible part of the whole. So you're both. That's the paradox, right? So you are you. You're an individualized personality in this time and space of experience. You're not others, but you are connected energetically, right? Metaphysically, lovingly. Right, we're the ones to create the unlove, and I'm not saying you created those circumstances for sure. That we're talking about unconscious beliefs and assumptions, but I want to get to that in a moment. That remember, we're part of that indivisible whole. You're an individualized aspect. You are you, they are them, but you're part of that whole. That's where the connection is. So your beliefs and assumptions in any one moment determine what part of that whole you are experiencing. Your beliefs and assumptions, that mix. Remember, the creative act is belief. The creative act is assumptions, right? Our assumptions. That's the creative act. That's what creates reality. That's where we put our focus and attention. And that's what creates reality. That's what we see in our world, right? Everyone is you pushed out. Is not about the idea that you are others and others are you. Rather, it's about recognizing, hear this, and realizing your energetic connection to everything and everyone else as an individualized personality, as an individual personality and participant in the whole and the unity of all that is. Do you see it? You're an individualized aspect of that whole, participating in that whole, right? And so it's not that you are others and they are you. It's just that your thoughts, feelings, and assumptions are reflected in the events, people, events, and circumstances in the 3D world. That's what we're talking about here. So let's just unpack this. Let's go to a couple levels here. Beliefs and assumptions are the creative act. But that doesn't mean that, and hear this, because this is what this client was really upset about, what she was told. That doesn't mean that you're consciously and deliberately attracting and creating abusive people, events, and conditions in your life. And it doesn't mean that you are those people, right? She's saying, I'm a good person, and I get it. We all are love, right? But that doesn't mean that. I just want to say, guys, or any unwanted condition, it's not just abusive relations. The other questions of everyone as you pushed out came with conditions from work, conditions with their family, financial conditions. All of that's the same question. Whether it's an abusive relationship, which I want to hit here, but it's all unwanted conditions. It doesn't matter what they are, whether it's financial difficulties or difficulties with your supervisor at work, which someone had, right? It means that as part of the whole of all that is, and as of the whole of all that is, you're connected to, energetically entangled with everything and everywhere else. Everything and everyone else. You're entangled, you're connected by that one source, by that one love, right? All it is infinity. But remember, you're part of the whole, but you're also the whole. You're all of it. So let's hit this. So whatever's happening in your life, on some level within you, remember, you're a multidimensional being, right? Superimpose each version of you, superimposed over the other, and you're having a certain viewpoint of reality, right? So remember that in some way, you're resonating on some level with that reality. That's all that means, right? That's why they're there. So let's hit this. Something in the mix of your beliefs and assumptions, your identity and self-concept, right? Because that's what we're talking about, the same thing. At the moment, because it changes every moment, you're not trapped, right? You're not a victim, and you're not trapped. You have it all. At the moment, resonates and shares an experience of reality with energy of who they are, their mix of assumptions. So something in the mix of your beliefs and assumptions, your identity, at the moment resonates and shares an experience of reality with energy of who they are, that other person or that event or that condition. Do you see it? It's all you, right? But their mix of assumptions and beliefs are resonating with your mix of assumptions and beliefs at some level, right? Because we're all one. There's no separation. It could be no other way. We're all individualized aspects of God consciousness, but we're all connected by that one, right? It's not about fault finding or blaming. You're not to blame for any of that. Of course, we're not talking about fault here or any of that. It's all you. What does that mean? It's about taking ownership of your experience of reality as a creator. That's what it means. It means that is a result of a mix, right? Of a sophisticated mix of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, right? It's not a simple mix, sophisticated mix. And so how do you take ownership? It's about moving your focus and attention from the people, events, and conditions that are out there. And where change is impossible, right? Change is impossible out there. You can't make change where change is impossible. You can't make it because there is no out there. It's all within you, right? So you change and you move your focus to within. Where? To your identity. Where? To your self-concept. Where? To your assumptions and beliefs. So let's go another layer here. I really want to hit this. So she was asking, that person says, don't take action, move within and change your identity. This is what she was saying in this conversation she had with somebody, right? And here, guys, take action, but not to change or fix, right? Take action for sure, but not to change or fix unwanted realities or an identity of yourself while feeling separation and lack. That just keeps the unwanted in place. So of course take action. If you feel that you're in a situation that's dangerous or abusive, say no, set boundaries, take action, of course. But take it from that higher knowing, right? That you're not separate from anything, right? Take action to identify with and occupy your ideal version of yourself that's creating and living in your ideal and your wanted conditions, right? So take action, but take it not from a desperation, not from lack, not from feeling that you're separate or that you're a victim, from that you're a victor, that you're a creator, that you create your own reality. Take action from that standpoint. So again, it doesn't mean don't take action if you believe you're being abused, mistreated, or threatened. That's not what we're saying. Remember, while in the world of duality, while in the world of relativity, while in the world of 3D, the 3D world of physicality, you're responsible for your 3D choices and actions in the physical world. So take action, right? Set boundaries, say no, that's okay, but do it with that higher knowing that you're taking it, that you're connected to all of that, right? That on some level you're resonating with all of that. That your identity, that mix of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, right? Take it from that higher knowing and start pointing in the direction of what you want as you take action in 3D, right? So take 3D action. Say no, set boundaries, separate yourself from situations of people that you believe are threatening your well-being for sure, right? But here's the thing, take the action from the viewpoint of your higher self, from that oneness and unity with the all, from your new ideal version identity. Then now you're moving into the reality of what you want, right? So as an extension of love, right? Remember, the Course in Miracles says what you're seeing and experience is either an extension of love or a cry for help. So be an extension of love to their cry for help. If you believe you're in an experience where you're being abused or a situation that's threatening, remember, you're always okay in the ultimate sense of things, in the unity of that whole, of that oneness. But while we're here in physicality, there are certain core beliefs, there are certain root assumptions about how it operates, and that action is part of those root assumptions. So take action in that case, right? But take it as an extension of love to their cry for help, right? Because that's all that's ever going on. They're not seeing their infiniteness. They're not seeing that they're not separated from anything, that they're not lack. Remember, it's all you. So there is no separation. That's what everyone is you pushed out means. That we're all connected. That it's just coming from, all of it is coming from within you. But while you're in this 3D physicality, you can take action and then you can now resonate with what you really want. That's everybody you pushed out the bunk. That's what it really means. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking the videos and sharing the videos and commenting. Thank you for joining the membership channel. Thank you for visiting our Facebook group. That's the Be Something Wonderful Ambassadors. You can find it there at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful. Also, you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, or just go to our website anytime at tomkearin.com or besomethingwonderful.com. With great love, creators, with great light and infinite gratitude, we'll see you soon.